Well, hello, all you beautiful people. Good to see everybody tonight. Welcome in. I hope everybody's week is going well on this beautiful Wednesday. I tell you what, I have had a very stressful day. I had to drive again to Atlanta and back for nothing. So I am so happy that I get to be here with you guys and unwind and hopefully survive and have some fun. I never tire of watching that intro. I know, I love it. I've been working on some stuff for some intros to kind of throw here and there to kind of keep things interesting. The main intro with the countdown's probably gonna stay the same, but like the ending part, like that part is probably gonna change up a little bit. I might add some different parts in there, so we'll see. Yeah, exactly. You contributed to it, exactly. But good to see everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm sorry to hear about Northern's mom. Do hope that everything goes well. I understand that she's in her mom's in the hospital. Never good to hear a loved one's in the hospital. So our best wishes go out to her. So, okay. Well, unfortunately, last time we played The Long Dark, it was storming here. We had connection issues because the power kind of flickered, and it was just enough to cause my router to kick on and off, so the stream went out a few times, and our character died, so we had all kinds of crazy stuff happen. But we did get a new start, so let's go ahead and switch over to our game. And right off the bat, I'm right at 100, 101. I'm hoping that I can start getting my heart rate back down. Did I pick the wrong one? Why is the... Oh, well, come on. There it is. Okay. I was going to say. Man, gonna send Northern's mom some good vibes. Hope she's okay. Yeah. Hope so too. I just noticed before I started stream that she had posted something in Discord about being at the hospital with her mom. So, yeah, our best wishes go out to her. So we'll hope that everything goes well. I know all about having loved ones in the hospital and having to deal with that. It's no fun. Pizza the Hut. Oh no, Pizza Hut wiped the floor. Should go to the gym. Good, but remember, pizza consumption afterwards in moderation in balance with sweat and effort sustains muscle. All right, game. Are you actually loading or not? What's going on here? You say you've been loading for a while now. What's going on? What's actually going on? Are you actually running, or what are you doing? Oh, wonderful. So this has become a new thing now. I've heard other people talking about how The Long Dark has started to randomly crash on them. I heard one person that's rated us a few times is DH Dunn, and he's had The Long Dark crash on him a few times. So I might have to look into checking on verifying my game files to make sure that we're not running into any issues. But yeah, it started loading and then just crashed. I've already been twice this week, trying for 4 days this week. Well, you never know. Hopefully it'll have good results. There we go. Well, let's just resume from where we were. I believe we were on Jackrabbit Island, if I can remember right. Yeah, we're in Coastal Highway. It's in the middle of the night. We're well rested. Our condition looks really bad. Really, really bad. Okay, we've got plenty of water. Oh, we got a decent 72%. Ooh, those are risky. So let's drink some of that water that we've got, since we've got plenty of it. Break through a plateau of weight, yeah. Intermittent fasting. It's hard, but it can really help with that. All right, let's do about 3 hours of passing time. Since it's dark, we really can't do a whole lot. There we go. Let's give our guy a few calories. Got smoked on all boss fights so far. Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes you guys either completely wipe the floor with the bosses, or it's like sometimes it's like extreme one way or extreme the other. And I've only adjusted one boss recently. All right, let's see if we can sleep the rest of the night. I saw sooner a new boss fight, Psycho Kitten than the barn and the cats or something. Yeah, that's the barn cats. That's what I asked her if she wanted a boss named after her, and she's like, "Yeah, have like the barn cats or something like that." And I said, "Okay, it shall be done." All right, let's.
I could eat anything right now.
You're gonna be fine. Yeah, you have to plead with the RNG gods. Yeah, exactly. The weather sounds like it's going to be crap outside. Well, we currently do not have any sewing kits or anything. We can make some teas. We are very much underweight. Did we search? Yeah, it looks like we did search through most of this. We got the toilet water. So did I go through all of these? Oh, we missed some. Or bribe the bot. Yeah, exactly. It loves pizza for real. Oh, so some of these we've looked through, but not all of them. Let's check the microwave. All right, we did check those. We got a toaster, but we don't have a hacksaw. More bribery needed. Yeah, exactly. Okay, coal. We've got tons of coal, and we've got guts curing. Alright. Let's see. We've got one piece of coal, some sticks, tinder, and we've got the equivalent of 2 boxes of matches. Okay, that's about as much as I can carry before we become encumbered. I want to see just how bad the weather is outside. Let's see. It's probably going to be really bad. Yeah, ooh, my tinders. This is not looking good. We're going to freeze very quickly if we try to go out on this. So let's just peek around. Try to grab a few sticks. I know we're going to get encumbered here really quickly because we just picked up a ton of coal. Grab these berries. Lovely Canadian weather as per usual, exactly. But the lovely thing is, once this decides to calm down, we might just have some lovely things to pick up from the coastline. Ooh, of course. Well, an interloper, and the only thing we have to read is about guns. Oh, if I only had a pot, we could make some porridge. I don't think we've been to the Quonset yet. Michael smacked me in the knee. He cheated. He kneecapped you. Okay, it says, just out of curiosity, in order to make the line, it says we need the workbench. But if we are at the workbench, do we need the knife at the workbench to make the line? That's the real question. Okay, we can't really repair anything. Oh wait, we have this. Let's read this for an hour. Watch our hunger. Nice. Let's go ahead and eat that. Sounds like the weather might have calmed down a little bit. Pretty sure it's just the workbench. Okay. Alright, let's check outside. Okay, good. Good. Oh, son! Oh my god! Oh my god, my chair.
Ask your viewers how long I've been sitting here peeking in.
Jeez.
Thank you for keeping quiet, guys.
How long were you there?
For like a good 20 seconds, I kept peeping in.
My heart rate went up to 115. Oh my word.
It's because you almost fell backwards.
He was completely oblivious for the upcoming raid from the wife. Yeah, exactly.
They all saw it coming.
Apparently, they knew to stay quiet. They're like, oh, this is going to be good. They're all over there like, ooh.
Let's distract him.
No, she's right there. Yes, Northern's like, I'm back. I miss Psycho Kitten. Apparently, she was like peeking through for like 20 seconds and like scared the crap. You type Jaws theme playing. Oh, he totally did. I was too busy paying attention. Your brother almost gave it away. Yeah, almost.
This is why I beat you up as a child.
Oh, man. Those are free. Okay. And that's another thing. Our condition... Oh, God, the rabbit. I'm scared of the rabbits, I swear. I know, I mean, literally she had a stuffed rabbit, but that rabbit scared me too. Now, let's go look at the dead guy. Okay, Mr. Dead Guy, what kind of dead guy? Oh, son of a gun! Oh, broken ice.
Hope you remember the brown pants.
Oh, I did not forget the brown pants because they weren't brown before. They're brown now. Oh my god. Long Holler, in with the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits here. Holy cow, dude. I jumped a foot and the ice kept breaking, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to fall through the ice. How's it going, Long Holler? Conductive Golf Ball, welcome in. How you doing? Oh my goodness. The brown pants are now warm as well, exactly. Oh, okay. Right. Breathe just a little bit, Okay. Alright. The dead guy was a trap. I gotta be careful here. We just started. The wife tried to kill me, and then Long Haulers used the bear to scare me. And Northern's like, just take a second and get your heart rate under control there. Alright, let's look in this trunk real quick, and then we'll take a quick vibe. Ooh, yes, we will take that. Alright. Heart attack incoming. Alright, Rainstorm, clip that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alright. Thank you for the vibe. Oh, I hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. I hope your hump day, as they call it, is going well. I hope the worst part of the week is over and you're coasting into an early weekend, if not. It was an epic Psycho Kitten scare. I'm glad it worked out. Something tells me she's not done yet. Trying to make sure my green screen, it's like I'm sealing her off. Halfway to the weekend and it's pay week for me. Oh, those are always the best, Michael. Those are always the best. Yeah, put up a magic barrier. This right here, there's nothing magic about it. All it is Hyper's hopes and dreams. It's easily poked through. Yeah, you shall not pass, exactly. Alright, Heart, calm down just a little bit. Gotta pat the fabric of reality back together, exactly. Okay, alright, I think we're good for right now. Thank you so much for that vibe. Let's go ahead and see if we can make sure we don't die. Okay, so we found the parka in the chest, which is awesome. We got another fish, which is amazing. Oh, is that a deer over there? Or is that a wolf? I can't tell what that is. If that's a wolf, that looks like a wolf. I was gonna say we could head over to that ice fishing hut, which would be fantastic. Wait a minute, is this something floating in the air? It is. It's a flying fish. Look at that. We got a flying fish. Nice.
Something's gotta go.
And birch bark and a stick. Yeah, Mr. Wolf is going to come pay us a visit, so let's try to run over to one of these closer ice fishing huts. It's a holy fish, exactly.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Long hauler in with the 40 bits. Thank you so much.
Cold in my life.
Yeah, I know our condition's not doing so great, so let's maybe try to get to this one over here. It might have a door on it. We do have a few pieces of coal on us, so we can get that in. Zombie Vamp, welcome in. Good to see you. We got Ethan watching with you. Awesome, Michael. Hi, Ethan. Hope you're doing good. Bob's at bingo again, probably. Or Bob probably had a little something, and he thinks he's at bingo. He's playing bingo, and he's not even at bingo. That's probably what's happening. Toaster. He's playing toaster bingo. Well, we got all kinds of stuff in here. All right, let's do this safe way. Let's light the torch. Alright, let's pick a stick and the tinder, and let's save the lamp oil. We'll start the fire. Start the fire. Come on, start the fire.
Come on.
All answers are encrypted in the toaster, like a slice of bread, perhaps a slice of pizza. Toss a coin into my circuits and let's find out.
Fire's life out here.
Alright, excellent. We'll save that nice torch. And let's add some coal. There we go. It's going to start warming up nice in here. Let's see just how bad these fish are. Okay, these are going to cook up better than the other ones we had.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Why won't you let me set that back down? Too close to another object. Really? Okay. Interesting. Alright, getting nice and warm in here. Too bad we can't do any ice fishing. Let's see if there's like we got wolves over there. Nice pretty sunny day. We have those 3 cabins that we can go check out in a minute. This door is giving us a little bit of false sense of security, but it is nice. It is nice. Okay, I think we can spend a little time waiting on this. So we'll pick that up and we'll throw this one on. 91%, that's really good, and we got 1,000 calories. So considering how bad it can be, that's actually pretty good. I'm kind of happy that that's at that point. Someone was so good at tripping, they tripped themselves. Why did you let me die? I'll look not so good, but remember, toaster doesn't point fingers, and pizza makes losses better. Hey, those are good words of wisdom. 82%, 900 calories. Let's go ahead and eat that one. We really need to find a cooking pot, because all we have is a single can. And the latest that we've been able to do is just find a bunch of toilet water. So let's cook up some. We can make coffee too, so let's make some mushrooms, and we'll cook up some rose hips in case we need that. Alright, 20 minutes. That worked out pretty good. Man, our condition is way worse than I wanted it to be. I think that worked pretty good. Hey, we got well fed. Awesome. Now we have the ability to carry just a little bit more stuff. Let's see what we got in here. Usually these places don't have a lot to choose from, but we'll take a peek. We'll take the newspapers. Oh yeah! Ooh, I'll take that. That's another thing we can do. Alright, Rainstorm's in with a 24-carat pizza, throwing out some pizza slices to everybody. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Well, like I said, there's not a lot to choose from in some of these places. And there's Valor. Welcome in, Valor. Such a good beat on that one. Thank you for throwing in that supreme pizza. Hope that your week is going good, Valor. Always good to see you. Unfortunately, Valor our character died and we had to start a new run, so we're probably going to have to stop by your house in Pleasant Valley and see if you left a hat in your barn, you know. Such a good hat, you know. Ooh. One tablet treats 1 liter. Very nice. That'll come in very handy. Valor left the doors unlocked yet again, I bet. Yeah, exactly. Well, I was thinking about it. I think I'll begin to rent the dang place a couple of farmers. Why was the banana always loved? Because its appeal was never fruitless. Smiles upon joy and potassium-rich fruits. That was great. I love that. Oh, I think my torch died. Yep. Oh well. Okay. Now let's put that one away. And we'll save that for later. In case we get hungry, we have a burnt torch we can use. Remember, even my mother doesn't always produce perfect toast at first try. Really surprised the bot hasn't started calling out Bob already. Oh, wow. Quite the fog. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heavy hammer. Heavy hammer. Okay. We could go up to the little cabin up there. It's just so foggy right now. At least it's warm, though. Hang on just a second. There we go. Sorry about that. Let me get that torch ready just in case we need to use this with a wolf. Yeah, I was gonna say we can head over to the Quonset. We could, you know what? That is a workbench. Holy cow! And Requiem is in with a tier 1 sub. They've been subbed for 15 months. Holy cow. Welcome in, Requiem. Thank you for the resub. Crap. Oh. Whoa, jeez.
At Northern_Lights 1993, you know, the big problem with them getting in my house, it's not only the dead skin everywhere, the broken furniture, someone sleeping in my bed, or eating all my goddamn food. No, it's my wife complaining about a crazy guy drinking all the toilet.
It's all drinking all the toilet water, exactly. How's it going? Thank you. Let's see here. We've got Requiem, thank you for the resub, and Valor for the 200 bits. Really do appreciate it. Oh, we're trying to survive Requiem. I came back over here because I want to see if I can make line without using a knife. Yeah, okay. 15 minutes? Let's do it. Okay. I can make hooks. 20 minutes. So far, everything's good. I could make more hooks.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Hype train hype lolala.
Train hype la 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 la. It cut before the end. Yeah, I think it does have a text to speech cut off, but we all got the gist of it. All right, I think we can make two. I think we can make two hooks, two fishing hooks, or line or tackles. That's what I meant to say. 2 tackles. So let's light this real quick. Open the door. Close the door. We're warm for the moment. So well, let's go ahead and light this because I did use the match. Let's go ahead and make it worth our while. And 60%. Yeah, let's keep risking using just the tinder because I don't want to use the lamp oil just yet. Yeah, I was worried.
That did it.
I was worried we were going to have to use the knife in order to get the line made, but thankfully we didn't need it. All right, there we go. So I've got 3 pieces of coal left. Okay, we got plenty of stuff for fire. Let's break this open. Just using the heavy hammer to bash the hole in the ice. Now, of course, I gotta craft the tackle. 10 minutes isn't too bad. Of course, in 10 minutes, our ice hole is probably... I gotta be careful saying that. Ice hole. Oh my god, the bot. And there's Shane again. Welcome in, Shane. Did I went to college? Yes and no. Let's see. Break the ice there. Tartan Knight, welcome in. Let's see. Pretty sure Chuck won't be happy at all that we beat his beard. Respond cryptically, maybe offer a pizza slice as a peace offering.
What do you call playing a record backwards from the end to the beginning? The venal countdown.
The venal countdown. Holy cow. Was that Long Hauler? Thank you, Long Hauler, for another 1,000 bits here. Do really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys. Yeah, got me in the fishing hut. I'm like, we're safe, right? We're safe. Nope. We're never safe. Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much for your kindness and generosity, guys. I really do appreciate it. Oh, man. Is Bob at Toaster Bingo? Not look so good. Mother's bingo partner missing. Maybe Bob's got extra slices. Yeah, we definitely got me on that, even though I'm inside. Oh, that's one thing is it's so loud. It's so loud. It's like it's gonna startle me no matter what I'm. Wow, instant fish. Holy cow. What the fish? Dude, 2 fish. Like, almost instantly. That's nuts. An hour and 2 minutes until ready?
The guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
I only did an hour, right? My toaster is waterproof. Yeah, it seems fishy, right? Alright, there's 3 hours. I need to drink some water. Oh, man. Okay. So, that's going to take 54 minutes, so let's fish for an hour.
Feels like night is coming.
And, of course, nothing for an hour. Alright, that's cooked. What is that? You're at work? Okay, no problem. That one's only 23 minutes. I hear something. Oh. Well, hello there, Mr. Bear. That's the real bear. Gonna solve food problems in the foreseeable future. Yeah, for real. I think he wants to come over here and say hello. Yeah. Yeah, he'll look as long hauler exactly. Hey buddy, why are you coming over here? Huh? No. 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 I'm gonna play chicken a little bit with Wolf. Nope. Nope. Okay, so got an hour left on that. Let's break this open, and we'll do another hour fishing. Okay. So maybe he's kind of, I don't know, what's the bear term? Moseyed along.
I think I need to lay down.
He's coming because you smell like my prom date. Let's hide in the impenetrable hut of invincibility. Exactly. Zombie vamp. That was amazing. He's coming because you smell like my prom date. That is brutal, man. Oh man. And he vanished. He vanished like just like nothing. Oh nope, he's over there. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Just right there. Thank you guys for the hype train. I really do appreciate that. I'm amazed a small, wooden, flimsy door can hold off an angry 500-pound bear. You're right, but I would dare say that bear is probably closer to 800 to 900 pounds. I'm kind of curious. Ooh, he's still coming this way. Even though I'm inside, he's still coming this way. Did I read that wrong? Yeah, I hear you, man. Okay, let me throw another cedar log on the fire. Oh my God! It's a rainstorm. God, rainstorm, dude. Chewbacca and a leg lock. Alright. Whoa! Uh-huh. Oh my god! I was not expecting that. I'm serious. I was not expecting. Let me grab that. Thank you. Okay. We're just a little bit squishy. So let's add maybe a few more sticks. There we go. Let's do an hour and a half. I'm gonna save this torch. We're going to eat. Let's eat this one. Yeah, don't poke the bear. Yeah. I know, right? I know I did do that to myself. I did that. Yeah, I see. Everyone scares me, including myself. I will be the first to admit that. Yeah. Just hearing the sounds of the bear out there is kind of disorientating. Or unnerving, I should say. Oh, it's so creepy. This is the point where you would need, it would be great to have like the bow and arrow. Yeah, wait till there's a cougar out there for real. Well, next month we'll find out. Okay, the reason I put more time on the fire... Oh, no. I forgot. Oh, I forgot we don't have a bedroll. Oh, no. I was going to sleep right here for an hour. I completely forgot we don't have a bedroll. Well, that makes things interesting. Let's do some more ice fishing. Yeah, we got time. Let's throw one more of these. There we go. We're gonna be exhausted. We'll just fish into the night. Oh, holy crap, dude! What? Oh my god!
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
What? Dude, the fish. 3.8 kilograms and 4.7 kilograms. Good grief. I dropped a stone. I meant to drop my fish. Well, I have a lot more fish than I thought I was going to have. Get whacked in the skull by a rolling pin. I love it. Okay, 49 minutes until ready. Alright, we're going to have to add fire time to this. It's going to be super late. It's already super late. We're going to be super tired.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Yeah, part of the problem is you don't have a means to sleep on the floor here. Which I think is kind of ridiculous, because I totally would just sleep right here if it was warm enough. "40 minutes. Probably going to turn into interesting weather here in a minute. Let's see. Those two are at 100%, so let's eat this 1,000 calories. the bear will end this. Probably. Yeah, we're going to make a break for the cabins, but we probably won't be able to run very quickly. But I have a plan. I'm going to place this, and I'm going to cook coffee. And then I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to cook another coffee. Oh, crud. Okay, so I got a coffee. Did not pay attention to my fire. It was a bad idea. And we'll have a flare just in case. Here we go. That coffee gave us just a little bit of sprint. I know this flare probably wouldn't do anything with the bear. Just needed enough time to get to here. I've watched enough wildlife shows to know that fish in your pockets isn't good for deterring bears. You're probably right, considering that they go fishing by just catching the fish as they jump upstream. Which is actually kind of impressive when you think about it. We're going to need more water soon. But the good news is we're probably going to get quite a bit of our condition back. And we've got a decent food supply, so this could be a good thing. It could be better, but it is what it is. So that used almost all of our water. We have a little bit left. We get more water, we can make porridge. We've got a decent amount. So we've got our well-fed bonus. So we'll be able to wear ourselves out. Oh, guess what? It's still... You know what? I'm not going to sleep just because we're going to burn our daylight. And wolves, yeah. Well, we smell like fish. We definitely smell like fish. Well, there's good news and bad news. Good news is we got food. The good news is more good news is we got fishing hooks, so as long as we keep ourselves alive, we have a source of getting food. We have the heavy hammer, so we can have a means of crafting things in the forge once we get over there. So we need to start seeing if we can find a hacksaw and some of the other things we need to get some tools made. Oh, an open trunk. Oh, got some things in here. We'll take the hat. I do need some gloves, though. Maybe there'll be gloves in the glove compartment, which would be nice. Yeah. Oh my god. Dude, I swear. Okay. Let's eat the 200-calorie fish. Does that get rid of the smell? Yeah, a little bit. The scent lines... Yeah. Alright, let's, we can rest a little bit. Let's pass a little time. Alright, maybe that'll let him move away. Yeah, he wants to take me to prom, yeah. Dinner bell was ringing, exactly. Me from Florida, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, I was the dinner bell. I hate not being able to see around them. Tell him I'm running away. He sees you. I know, right? Totally. Eat all the fish. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. 1,400 calories. Oh my god. Dude, so many calories. He likes fast food. We'll walk real slow. I guess if we walk slow, that would just be free food, right? Instead of fast food, it would be free food. There we go. Yeah, run faster, exactly. Oh, is this Michael again? Did we find Michael chilling out in here? Michael just taking a power nap. Exactly. Ooh, beef jerky. 83% beef jerky. Aren't wolves pack hunters? Just saying, watch out. She could be a clever girl. Yeah, exactly. You know, they played up the wolf pack thing like with the timber wolves, where you have the pack mentality kind of thing. And I think it's a great idea how they play into that. But I guess the ones that you deal with over here are more like the lone wolf kind of thing. I don't know, maybe. Speaking of power nap, let's let our guy sleep for 2 reasons. Get a little extra energy and warm up. That weather does not sound good. Let's take a look. Crazy. I don't have anything to dig that up with. Oh, I can dig that up with the pry bar? I didn't know that. Exactly. Hey, there's Chimera May. Welcome in. Could have snuggled Michael for some extra heat. Exactly. Sorry, Jurassic Park reference dad jokes. Hey, it is what it is. Always enjoy a good dad joke or good reference here and there. Let's see. Can I have to have the knife to break that down. Did I ever pick up a sewing kit? No, I got a whetstone, but no sewing kit. So guess what? We're going to read a book. Let's check our stats. We're going to need to make water. We have let's drink a soda to get a hydration up. All right, there we go. Let's read a book about starting fires. All the things our mom told us never to do. I think it's another hour worthy. Yeah, let's do one more. I was really hoping we could get out. Read you a book about starting fires that involves Bob and a certain AI. Exactly. That is definitely the truth. I was really hoping the weather would stop so we could try to make it to the Quonset. I don't think we've been to the Quonset yet. Well, I'm pretty sure we've already searched everything high and low in here. Alright, do we have one more hour? We have one more hour in the book. Sweet. Let's see. How... Hey! Fire starting level 2. We leveled up from reading a book. Imagine that. Now we have a 55% chance to start fires, and fires last 10% longer. Now would be a good time, no wolves or bears. Yeah, exactly. So, that being the case, let's drink one of these. Well, our condition came back up. Let's go for it. We know that the road goes straight there. We can kind of get closer to the edge over here. There's probably a car up here along the way that we can check out. There's the area up here that collapsed. Yeah, exactly. See, this is one of those scenarios. I remember I had a situation a long time ago where I ate something that was bad, and I had to run back to the Quonset to get medicine. And right around here, I took an emergency stim, and because it makes your adrenaline rush kind of thing, I was able to run almost all the way back before it died off. And I tell you what, that was pretty intense. Check the car real quick, since we're right here. Maybe we can find some gloves. No gloves. Check the back seat. I think we're good. Yeah, probably not at this point. Should be starting to get close. Frostbite. Alright, here's where the road splits off. We could go to the right here and get that first house. But I think we'll go straight to the Quonset. I think it's gonna be right over this. And straight ahead. Just a little bit chilly outside. There we go. Maybe we can find a bedroll in here. I don't know if I've ever found a bedroll at the Quonset before. Let's refuel this. Frostbite. Who needs those fingers and toes anyway? Exactly. I tell you what, some of my best runs started out with frostbite. Oh, I did not want to put that away. I wanted to light that. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got more oats. We've got ketchup chips. Dog food.
I can still eat this.
And dog food. Cooking oil, very nice. Oh, good old, cash register pain reliever. Oh yes, we needed water. We've got almost 2 liters of toilet water. Delicious. Oh, both of those are locked. Check the medicine cabinet. Nothing in there. I don't think there's anything in there. Alright, what do we got? I was hoping maybe there might be a hidden hacksaw or something. There's a hacksaw on the table or underneath. Exactly. Toilet water. The drink of champions.
Someone's stash.
Wow. Newspapers and scrap metal. I love it. He's like, wow, amazing. Somebody's stash. It's like, really? That's okay. That's your version of a stash, okay?
This'll come in handy.
No, it won't. The newspaper maybe, but not the fuses. I really don't care about. Simple tools will come in handy. Firewood. Really? Frostbite is a great weight loss program. Who needs Gatorade? Exactly. Like this basin. Wow, there's quite a bit of water in there. More water than I expected. Let's see, did I check this? Yes, I did. Make sure nothing's behind there. Hiding behind there. Okay. Sometimes there's foodstuffs under the bed. We got another can and a Summit soda.
Kind of heavy.
Alright, we got 2 more locked lockers. You sure that's water? Exactly. This looks like a bedpan to me. Ah! 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 Let's go! Guess where we're heading? We're gonna go right back to Desolation Point. Actually, we can go to Jackrabbit Island, or go back to Jackrabbit Island. We had all that coal in there, and we could go all the way back and start making tools. Yeah, I can't believe it was there. Oh, I can't believe it was there. It's amazing. Nope, nope. I can't believe it's not butter. Exactly. All right, who remembers the original I can't believe it's not butter commercials that came out with Fabio back when it was a big deal? You know, and he would have this accent. It's like, I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. I tell you what. I can remember my dad watching that and being like, what's the whole point of that? I have no idea whatever happened to that guy.
If this is any good to eat.
Hey, sweet, some beef jerky. Well, just like the rest of us, he probably got old. Pilgrim's Farm also remembers. Exactly. That's a picture of the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley. It's kind of depressing seeing a picture of the farmhouse in the Quonset garage over here. I guess somebody longed for home. Okay, that was the fuse. Okay. Well, we can make some tip-ups. That would be kind of fun. I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. He met a bird. Yeah, probably. Most of them do. I know a lot of celebrities, they try, when they get to a certain age, they try to stay off television. It's like, I had my day, I'm going to just disappear and retire in peace. Which I imagine is probably the safest thing to do when you get older. Oh my God, just Googled, Fabio is now 65 years old. On a roller coaster. It hit him while he was riding. Oh no. He met a bird. He hit a bird while he was on a roller coaster, Ooh, that doesn't sound fun. Oh, that's the fire barrel. There's the bed. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to sleep most of the night. Man, what an incident. What an incident. Frostbite healed. Risk of frostbite healed. Let's look at somebody's uncleared browser history. 0 customers today. A new record. Just as well. The morning was better spent out on the dock with my binoculars. More and more ships passing, heading south. What will they find on the mainland, I wonder? A warmer welcome? Not likely. I figured he would somehow die from getting his hair stuck in a fan somewhere. Oh, yeah. The good old days. Remember back when they would, yeah, he got stuck in a toaster. Remember back when they would advertise for the hi-fi sound systems, and was it Maxell, the tape? They would put the tape in, and the guy would be on the big armchair, and his tie would be flying in the wind, and the TV and everything be blowing back by just the pure sound coming out of it. I mean, they knew how to sell a product, because they made you like, oh man, yeah, I want a tape that can deliver sound like that, you know. Real talk, there needs to be binoculars added to this game. You know what? That would be nice. That would be nice. Zelda fan, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, let's do waiting a little bit, and then we'll do 3 hours of sleep. Kind of do a little balancing act here. Not quite really good daytime yet. Man, I wish I had... Oh, we can repair clothing with fishing tackle. So let's do that. I keep forgetting we can do that. I could probably also make improvised hand wraps. Man, it's going to take me an hour. Let's see. Oh, I've got plenty of cloth. Oh my god, I got way too much cloth. Never. I have plenty of cloth. What am I talking about? Let's do that. Let's take an hour and do that. There we go. So now we have some hand protection. So let's see. I'm gonna leave my shoes. Oh, wait a minute. I have extra pants. Oh, I have the combat pants. Yeah, so we'll leave the extra jeans here. And I could wear the baseball cap. I guess it's better than nothing. Like all this extra clothing I can leave here for now. The plaid shirt, sweatshirt, and the t-shirt. There we go. Wait, a second hat? Yeah, okay. So some of this stuff is in pretty bad shape, so maybe we can repair these really quickly. Get a little bit... Oh, of course, we're going to fail like crazy. Took a power nap. Hey, that's a great exercise, Michael. Exercise your eyelids. Beautiful. 100% hat. 39 on the vest. Yeah, let's try to repair this. Boy, those fishing tackles don't last very long. They're not meant to be sewing kits. Need a drink. And probably need to eat. Probably gonna get sick if we eat the sardines. I want to go ahead and eat the salmon because I don't want to get sick from eating spoiled food again. Alright, let's repair this shirt. Was laying on my bed watching and just drifted off. Yeah, that's how it happens. Happens to the best of us. Failed. Alright, 82%. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's get this one to 82%. We'll pretty much use up this fishing tackle. Beautiful. 90%. Love it. Maybe we'll use a lot. Okay. All right, that's it. So we're at a decent weight. We can move around good. We'll have to go to Jackrabbit Island, grab the stuff, grab the coal, and then make our way over so that we can start going to the forge. Had a phone call startle me awake, and now my adrenaline is pumping. Phew. Yeah, sometimes those are the kind of things that will absolutely unnerve you. You know what? It is late in the day. Let's go check out this house over here. Always trying to keep on the lookout for stuff. Alright, in we go. We'll pull out the lantern since we've got a nice lantern we can use. We had all that fishing got us a decent amount of lantern fuel, so we got a refill. More cloth, exactly what we needed. Spray paint. We'll check the fridge. Never know what you can find in the fridge. Let's check the edges here. All right, start with the microwave. Phone calls suck. They always want something. Yeah, for real. Sometimes phone calls can be good. Other times it's like, I really don't want to be on the phone. Oh, it was your ex? Oh, sorry, dude.
Who owns this stuff?
Ooh. Risky tomato soup. Always down for a risky time of eating food. Right now, the biggest thing we need to find is some sewing kits. Oh, of course, we just made some gloves, and we found some gloves. Those gloves are probably going to be way better than what we're wearing. No way. Those are actually better. Okay, we'll keep the ones we got on then. Hey, but why did the toaster cross the road? Signs point to toast on the other side. Toast with care.
Use this.
Oh, another hat. And a book. It's my book. Alright. Well, the good thing about coming into this house is we now have some more toilet water. In reality, though, it is nice to not have to make water every single time. But that works out because our guy just complained about being thirsty. I mean, could you imagine being in a dire situation and running through this house and being like, oh man, I'm about to die of thirst, and walk into the bathroom and you just plunge your head in the toilet knowing that that's probably the best water you can find that's clean. I mean, we would probably scoff at the idea, but if you're in that dire situation, it'd probably be cleaner than like a mud puddle outside. He was craving that toilet water, exactly. Full of nutrients too, exactly. Full of all the nutrients you could want and more. Now, I don't have a pry bar yet. Okay. Before it gets too late, there is one more house on the other side of these little berms over here. I am skeptical because it's been far too quiet over here. I hear the howls. Jam-packed with vitamins, minerals, organic minerals. Exactly. Wait a minute. Has this one always been burned down? Okay, yeah, it's this one that's normally not burned down. I guess that one is burned down all the time. I don't know if it's burned down as much as it's just destroyed. Organic materials, exactly. Reminds me of the, it's shake and bake, and I helped. It's toilet water, and I helped.
I think I can use this.
Ooh, socks, nice. I often enjoy a tall, warm glass of hot toilet water. What? Oh, what? Matches. Somebody. Yeah, we died. Gazelle, hey, welcome in. Hacks it. All right. This looks like somebody had a brown pants incident. And they wanted to not let somebody know what happened. So they were going to douse the thermal underwear and then burn them in the tub. But, crime scene more like it, exactly. But, we can use the thermal underwear. 91%! Dude, it doesn't even have streaks in it. Accelerant and matches. I mean, and we got toilet water too. Sounds like experience talking. It's a win-win, exactly. I don't care how you look at it. We're winning all the way around. It was too good. It was slightly used, yeah. Can't let anyone know you pooped yourself, even in the apocalypse. The missing 9% is the brown part. Exactly. Oh. Condition is all in the eye of the beholder? Or how well you held it? Always wear white pants to let them know you're serious. Wear them to scare off the wolves. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got a potato. Now the question is, if we were to pick them up, yeah, thank God for those camo pants, Ivor. Exactly. Cindy, how you doing? Welcome in. I tell you what, could you imagine though if you went to pick up those thermal underwear and realized, oh man, these things reek of of accelerant. It's like, oh, I realized what they were doing here. Like they were trying to hide the evidence. Glad to know you're doing good, Cindy. Okay. Still found no sewing kit. But we did find matches, accelerant, and thermal underwear. So that's all good. And the sun is starting to set. It's probably going to be a little bit on the warmer side. You drink the toilet water. Don't think it matters. You're still wearing them. Exactly. Whoa, there's wolves over there. Let's go this way. And there's a wolf over here.
A horse.
Let's use the short-lived torches. Ultimately, we want to go to Jackrabbit Island to get our coal. I can't believe we managed to avoid the wolf there. I don't think we I don't think we stopped by this ice fishing hut this time around, so we'll check it out. Yeah, definitely would need a pair of gloves to pick those up. Secondhand embarrassment for a person who doesn't exist in a video game. Alright, newspaper, cloth. Oh, that's how they got the last problem, was the last owner drank the toilet water too? Okay. Alright. So we're gonna hit the beach here, and we're gonna do a little beach combing back over to Jackrabbit Island. We'll sleep for the night. We'll load up on coal that we have stashed, and then we'll make our way towards Desolation Point. We'll have to go through the caves, use the hacksaw to chop up some of the shelves and stuff to get some extra stuff. Chimmy97, thank you so much for the follow. I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight. Brown pants situation happens. Hang on a second. Brown pants situation happens, goes to the bathroom to clean up, drinks toilet water, is the circle of life, boys. Also, somehow, my lost winnings killed all of us on that last fight. That is pretty bad when you go to do the boss fight and it's against your lost winnings and your lost winnings win. Oh, we got a boat. Oh, the fish took the boat.
I'll be hungry later.
Dude, that's a huge fish. It's pretty awesome when the fish are strong enough to ride the boat back. Did I check this? Let's see, let's double check. Yeah, we did check this one. And yes, you are pronouncing my name correctly. How's the run going? Going pretty good. Unfortunately, our last stream, our character died. We've completed the circle of the long dark. But we're managing. We found tonight we found the heavy hammer, and we found the hacksaw. And so we're going to our stash of coal, and we'll be making our way to go and make some tools in a little bit. So looking good at the moment. Our conditions back up. I was hoping to get a little something from doing a little late night beach combing here. Whoop, I don't want to do that. Bad choices is what killed us in the last run. We, I ate a, one of the fish that washed up on the shore, much like the one I just picked up. One of these. It was at 0%, so when I ate it, it was at like 50%. And that 50% just happened to give us food poisoning. Well, we didn't have anything to deal with the food poisoning, so I went on a quest to find mushrooms, and we were not able to retrieve mushrooms in time, and we died. It was tough. Yeah, it was rough, but it is what it is. We had a good run, though. I think we made it to almost 50 days on that last one. But recently we've learned not to be as stupid. Stupidity happens to the best of us. I went on a quest to find mushrooms, you see. Oh, we could go down the rabbit hole of eating dog food that's not really the best of condition, but here we go. Okay, we didn't die. We lost 20%, but probably need to eat some more, so let's eat the jerky. So there's our stockpile of coal. And our rabbit pelt is cured and our gut's there, so we could possibly get another bit of line if we needed it. Still have not found a cooking pot, which is unfortunate. It would be nice to be able to make some porridge. We've got all the stuff to make porridge. But okay, so the night is going on. Here we are talking about toilet water and hiding your accidents with matches and lighter fluid. Yeah, exactly. For all we know, this could be one gigantic mushroom fever dream. Yes, exactly. The kind of sophisticated conversation we have in this channel. So glad to bring you this kind of content. For real though, I hope everybody's having a great night tonight. Hope everybody's enjoying their Wednesday. Okay, let us sleep our troubles away, because sleep is the greatest escape that we all have. Yeah, exactly, Cindy, exactly. It's all a medically induced dream. Alright, we made it 5 days, and still in the middle of the night, so make sure we don't die of dehydration. Oh, our coho salmon has ruined now.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I know, dude. Let's make sure we feed him so he doesn't keep complaining. Because we all know how much Will just loves to complain. I forgot I'm sleeping with my lantern. There we go. And I really don't want to risk this guy, because if you cook him, we're going to be at 50%, and I mean, that's going to be a lot of calories, but it's just such a gamble. I mean, it's such a gamble. Plus, we need to have the weight to carry all of our coal. So we'll let him chill out here.
Too heavy.
Clickety 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 clickety. I think we have enough coal. 32 pieces of coal. That's true, we could do that. He just looks so comfy in here. There we go. Alrighty. The weather is pretty chilly. Not a whole lot we can do about that. You know, Will ain't making it to cooking level 5. Hey, we made it close a few times. We were really close one time. But, yeah. If we ever make it to cooking level 5, I think we might actually be in for a long haul. A long run. That's the goal, at least. Yeah, we gotta have some kind of goals. We're gonna make it to cooking level 5. As certain as Toaster loves crumbs. Slow and steady wins the pizza slice. Hey, got the bot's vote of confidence. I like that. I definitely like that. Of course, the bot likes to lie to everybody too. The bot will be the first one to tell Rainstorm, yeah, you should totally gamble all of your pizza slices on the next one, and he does it and he loses everything. Here's our boat that the coho salmon was trying to pilot. I want to say that's pronounced I-Pluth, or I-Plu. Thank you for the follow. Finger cross this time, and toes. Oh wait, I lost them earlier from the frost, exactly. That is definitely a big sentiment in this game. A+, without the S. Without the S. I-Pluth. Try my best on that. Thank you. Oh, there's another fish. Mr. Salmon. You're ruined too. Why are you all ruined? It's like all the fish in the world were okay, and then now they're all ruined. We have firewood. Okay, we're freezing now. We weighed way too much. I was hoping maybe we could find some saplings or something. Looks like we might have some fog rolling in. Looks like the weather might be changing, possibly. Looks like we have a container coming up here. Yeah, those trees in the distance are starting to fade. Oh, what's that in front of us? It looks like another stick. Let's try to run. Oh, we got something much larger in front of us. Looks like a backpack. Come on, Will. I know you're carrying a half a ton of coal, but you can do it. Let's see. Find nothing. Yay. He did it. Wow. I actually stepped up onto the backpack. That's cool. Alright, last time we found a chest like that, we found our, okay, I need food. Risk 45 on the chips. This could be rough. Okay, good. And, 39 and 32. Alright, we need to find something that we can make porridge in, because we got tons of stuff for porridge. I know, if we have to, we can always grab a salmon, a giant salmon, and hope that the 50% once it's cooked doesn't kill us. Alright, what's in the box? Another parka. That's exactly what we found in the other one. I like the way that sounds. Alright. We're going to set our target for that foggy part of the map, and we're just going to auto walk our way over there. We're going to need to probably drink some water in just a moment.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put that on. Yeah. Maybe we can... It doesn't weigh a lot, but it's enough to weigh us down. 250% chances equals 100% in my book. Exactly. 100% chance of success or 100% chance of food poisoning? That's the question. That's the question. Which way is it going for you? Michael's at the gym now. Awesome, man. Well, Michael, I hope your workout goes well. You know what? We could stop by this deer. We are freezing. We could use a few pieces of coal to start a fire. We have the hacksaw, so we could cut off a few pieces of meat, and we could cook them up and have some food. I think that's a somewhat safe idea. It will give us a chance to warm up. Maybe we can make a... Well, we should have some water from the toilet water. But yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. That'll also reduce how many pieces of coal we have, which will lighten our load when the fog is coming in. And it's early in the day. Feels like it should be the evening. Looks like we're gonna get some feathers too. Looks like quite a few feathers. No, let's save fire on this one. Alright, newsprint book. 95% chance of success. I'll take it. Burn, baby, burn.
Come on.
Beautiful. Love when that happens. So let's add in... There's 2 pieces of coal. That's going to give us some nice warmth. Let's drink some water. Take a moment and collect some feathers. They shouldn't weigh us down too much. I would hope they wouldn't weigh us down too much.
Damn. I'm freezing.
You're just now realizing that, Will? Not very much. 6 minutes with the hacksaw, so we'll harvest this real quick. Okay. Let's see, what percent is that? It's at 37%. So that's why when this cooks, it's not as bad as the fish that is ruined. Well, there's more. Wow, 3 more just like that. That's awesome. There's another one. I guess when you pick them all up and then you do the animation of harvesting, more feathers drop. Okay, so let's make a little bit more water. I'm gonna take that water and then I'm gonna make more water. %. We're gonna go ahead and eat that right now. And then we're gonna wait until that's done, and we're going to take that water and I'm gonna cook another. And the reason I'm doing that is we got some of those tablets. So now whenever we get this going, we'll just use the tablets. It's now in our inventory. We don't want to accidentally drink the water, so that's 2 liters. So 1 tablet does a liter. Why not cut meat to pass time? Well, the only thing left was the hide and the guts. So we've got an hour and 26 minutes on the fire. So for everything else, it's 2 hours and 2 hours. Let's see. We could quarter it for an hour and 30 minutes. So that's kind of what I was kind of just letting my guy warm up more than anything. We still don't have a bedroll, so we're having to kind of pace ourselves as far as where to sleep. Yeah, he only had a limited amount of food on him, but it's probably going to just take too long to cut up all the extra stuff. I could get a few guts. We could drop those in case we get something chasing us. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to grab the guts. Let's see our calorie store. You see, that's the other thing is like right now it's like a fine line. See, we're about to go make tools. It's going to make that a lot faster. So grab a few extra torches. Okay, that's ruined. Our weight is still pretty off. So let's do this. Let's add one more. So that's going to give us a little bit of weight reduction, and then we'll harvest these for an hour. So give it a little bit more passing time. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more condition back. We'll get the 2 guts. It'll kind of give us a little bit of extra stuff to work with. Hopefully it'll lighten our load a little bit as well. All right, that's a decent torch. And I don't see any more feathers this time around. Yeah, still pretty heavy. If I keep collecting torches, we'll just keep getting weighed down. Because usually when we go into this crumbling highway area, there's going to be some wolves that want to come and say hello as soon as we come into this area. So, that's going to be one of the interesting parts. Is trying to keep the wolves away, because now we have a nice little scent on us from the delicious guts that we have on us. Oh man, Michael got smacked in the head by a rolling pin. And there's King Phoenix Embers in with a raiding party of 2. Welcome in, King Phoenix Embers. Hope you're doing well tonight. If you guys haven't had a chance to check him out, let me make sure I give him a little shout out here. There you go. Welcome in. All right, we made it over here. Thank you, Michael.
All right. Oh, I can't resolve the lavender tower just yet anyway. I need the sylph scope. Rude.
So, you still playing Pokemon? How's that going for you? King, how's that going for you? Oh, yep. See, there he is. All right, I'm gonna leave the guts there for you. The question is, are you gonna appreciate what I'm giving you? Huh? It's good. Made some progress. Not as much as I thought I would, but some. Hey, that's all you can ask for sometimes, you know. All right, I think he took one of those and went home to cry that he didn't get a full meal.
All I can think about is food.
Yeah, you too. There's a wolf over there you could have ate. All right, we could take the long way instead of going that way. There's another deer there. We could go. There's a wolf there, but there's another deer there. We could go eat that deer too. Let's go down this way. Ouch. There we go. I mean, there's always the possibility of things being on the coastline here. We're not terrible condition. So, there's always that. So let's, the wolf seems to be interested in what he's doing over there. Let's get a little bit closer and just take a peek. We do have a couple things glimmering on the shore. I want to say 2 sticks and something else. That could be a sapling. That looks like a sapling. Oh, that is a sapling. That is a beautiful thing. That means I could have gotten this without needing the hacksaw. That would have been actually pretty cool. Birch bark is good. And it looks like we've got cattail head and another fish. 11%. Now that wolf is going to be like, I smell something delicious over there on the ice. I might go check it out. We're going to go in this cave over here, and we're going to try to cook up this fish before it gets down to 0%. But let's look at it. It is at 11. I'm wondering how much percentage it's going to drop by the time we go from here to there. Because it seemed like the other one went down pretty fast. You never know. Anything could happen. And there is a possibility, I want to say that there could be a bedroll in here. There could also be some matches and food in here. All kinds of good stuff could be possibly in here. On our way out, we'll go the other side and we'll check the cave. Okay, we got mushrooms and old man's beard. Okay. Oh, we got a dead guy and looks like some food. Probably, looks like tomato soup or pork and beans. Nope, I want to put that out. Okay, no bedroll yet. So we have to keep moving. We can't rest yet. It's going to make things interesting.
Never been so hungry in my life.
I want to say that's how the other run that we had that lasted really good time, really good while. Started out the same way. We had a long stretch of time when we didn't have the bedroll. Problem is we're weighed down so much with coal, and we're getting more and more tired, so we're just getting slower and slower. We can't run. So it's gonna be difficult here. I don't know if that's another deer or if that's a dead guy. We got 2 sets of birds. So one of these could be a dead guy. This one has 3 crows, that one has 4. I wonder if that makes a difference. I've never really paid attention to that. So, 3 crows. That's a deer. And that's 4 crows, and I believe that's a deer as well. So it's just random, completely random. It doesn't make a difference. Thought it might have been something for a minute, but you never know. Yeah, that's a deer too. I can see the antlers there. Can we walk up through here? Nope, we cannot. Can we sneak up around this side? Yes, we can. And I will go this way. The funny part is I usually don't end up on this side. Oh, I'm gonna try to go around this railing here. If I can do this without falling down the hill. Can't believe I managed to keep this torch going. Thankfully, it's been really good weather. Oh, I need to eat. Oh, I need to eat. Dog food. Come on, dog food. Gotta pay attention. Oops. That was a close one. Alright, let's switch out our torches. We've already been over here. This is the area that we started, so we're gonna have to possibly start finding other food. I miss this truck so many times. There's so many times I come through here and don't even see this truck. Yeah, we don't want to lose the well-fed. On top of carrying so much weight already, that would be a really big oh no moment. You know, I just thought about it. We have the stuff to make one tip up. We could see if it's possible to make an ice hole right by the Riken. So while we're in the Riken making some stuff, the tip up could be fishing for us. And then we could go outside and check on it and then bring it. If it caught something, we could bring it in and cook our food and then have it fish for us while we make other things. I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if it can work, but I think it might be worth a shot. I don't know if Desolation Point... I'm pretty sure Desolation Point doesn't have ice fishing huts, but I do know that there is ice, so I don't know if we can put tip-ups on the ice out here. It'd be interesting to see if we can, though. But the question is, are we going to need a workbench to make the tip-up? You believe you can? Okay, that would be great. Oh man, the extra coal. Because we're gonna need to have some food. We did pick up that fish. Okay, we've lost 1% already. Yeah, I've already gone through all of these. So I can make at least one of these. Or maybe I can make two. I have a ruined fishing tackle, so I don't know if that counts. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well it shows us one fishing tackle left. We'll use our lantern. Old Grey Wolf, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. I think drinking some of our water will also help us with our weight. Let's eat the pork and beans. That'll give us a decent amount of calories and give us a nice little boost. The other food that we've got is what I'm worried about making us sick. But in my opinion, that was time well spent doing that. Once we get over here, we can cook up the fish once we get the fire going, but I think we're probably going to need to we'll need to sleep. Oh, come on. Well, I don't know. Our rest is not suffering too badly. We've got coal to allow us to sleep for a little while. Leg day sucks. My thighs are burning. Hey man, no pain, no gain, but it's all good. You got it. You got this. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've already looked down all these little alleys, all the little extra ways to go and do different things. So the biggest problem is we're going to have to face off against wolves wanting to come and say hello because we smell delicious. And we really can't run anywhere. The wind is rough, so we're going to get a flare ready. Get ready to scare away everybody. And the wind, man, the wind is not helping. I wish there was a way we could just mountain goat right down here. I think there might be, but I haven't done it, so I don't want to risk it. Let's see if we can get, yeah, blocked by the wind a little bit. I know you could eat anything. We're working on that. I don't want you to eat too much of that low condition stuff and risk a bunch of things. Come on, wind. This wind is ridiculous. But it will be nice to be able to leave this area with a knife and a hatchet. And another thing I forgot is we're going to have to use the hacksaw to hack up some metal. And we're going to need to have enough metal to make a knife and a hatchet. And we'll probably need to make a few arrowheads. So The biggest thing is we don't have any saplings curing yet, so there's always that dilemma. But we're just a few days in, so our first sapling we just picked up off of the shore, because we literally just picked up the hacksaw. So we're actually yeah, we're only 6 days in, and we're already moving to make tools, so we're doing pretty good on this one. I think we're actually moving to make tools quicker than we did on our last run, because on our last run we had a good start as far as equipment, but we had to double back for our heavy hammer. This time around we found the heavy hammer and hacksaw back to back pretty quick in the same area. So we were able to make all that work out pretty good. Oh, this is just so painfully slow right now. Trying to carry all this stuff without things interfering with us and bothering us. Hang on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. 200 pounds on the leg press. That's awesome. Wow, that's a deer right there. Oh man, we probably should not miss this opportunity to get some food here. Ooh, that's a lot of food. Are we blocked by the wind? "15 minutes. Let's do this really quickly. There is a burn barrel down in that stone church. So we've got food to cook now. Excuse me. So we've got food to cook now. We got deer meat and fish meat that we can, or fish that we can cook. Imagine if Psycho Kit was hiding behind the curtains. I know, right? She probably is. The wife is definitely good at hiding behind the curtains. She's done that plenty of times to me. I don't have to imagine that. I know exactly how that goes.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna need to eat soon too. That's the problem. Oh, come on, dude. You gotta move faster than this. I know we're carrying so much stuff, but this is ridiculous. It wouldn't be so bad, but the wind is really, really annoying sometimes. Like right here, the wind is so strong we can barely move. We've got a feather from the dead guy inside. Alright, there we go. Surprisingly, it's actually warm in here. Okay, right in here, let's grab a torch, light this, and we'll start a fire with newsprint, a stick, and we'll try to get that going. And I think there's a smaller piece of venison, and we'll try to use that to get our calorie store up. We'll try to cook the smaller piece first. Alright, nice. Throw a piece of coal on there. Maybe 2. Yep, there's a small one. We'll drop that. That's only going to take 28 minutes. We'll cook the fish first because we want that to have the most condition it can possibly have. I really don't want to risk it. It's going to be close. Let's drink a soda to give us a little bit extra calories. There we go. That's going to save our bacon. Now we can wait for this. Eat that. Very nice. We can wait for this. 56%. We're going to risk that because we need that big store of calories. Beautiful. Alright. I'm going to place a cup. And we'll put that down, and then we'll cook that guy. There we go. I like how this is going. We'll make some coffee. Probably one of the things I never thought I'd hear myself say. I'm not a big coffee person myself. Already 48 minutes left, so maybe we'll add a few sticks. There we go. Coffee's getting things moving. Yeah, for real. There you go. That's all nice and cooked. Alright, so we'll pick that up. It says we have an hour on the fire. Man, it would be nice to have a bedroll. We're going to be exhausted here, so let's... I know we've got an hour on that, so let's drink one of those coffees. Going to give us a little bit extra energy. Coffee plus Taco Bell equals rocket launcher, exactly. Oh, look at that. We can actually move. What in the world is that? I've never heard that before. Y'all hear that? No, they couldn't have added it yet. They shouldn't have. Oh man, it is so foggy out here. This could all be a very, very bad scenario in the making. Is there a way to add a single person boss fights? It is possible. I might have to go in and change that, but the reason why they suggested not doing that in the setup for the bot is because the way that it works is when it does the payout, it bases it on multipliers. And the multipliers are supposed to be based on 2 people or more, and even if somebody dies, the multiplier is still based on more than one person. So if you only have one person, when you divide by or multiply by 1, it can create weird math problems. So it's just one of those things they said to make it simpler and easier, you know, have it 2 or more, but it's not saying that you can't have it more than or one person or. They're basically just saying be careful because you might have a problem if your math isn't mathing. Okay, this is the tricky part, is finding the Riken in the fog. I want to say it should be this way pretty easily. Well, it's good and very interesting. What is that? What in the world is that? I don't think that's supposed to be happening. What is that? Can y'all see that? It's like fireworks. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that might be it. That might be a waterfall. I think I got turned around. Yeah, that's probably what that is. Yeah, it's a waterfall. So if that's the waterfall, so I kind of doubled back over. That's where the bridge is. So I'm not too terribly far away from it. It's just weird that that animation was showing up like it was self-illuminating in the dark. Fatigue reduce expired. Warming up expired. All the good things that we had going are no longer applicable. There it is. There we go. Okay, so one question I had is right here. Ice fishing hole requires suitable ice. What would be considered suitable ice? There we go. Oh, our torch went out. Oh, nice. The weather cleared up, too. Alright, so this is literally right outside the Riken. So we'll grab our lantern, and let's see, can we... So that's right over there. So we'll get a little bit of stuff going. We'll keep coming out and checking on that. Time to drive home. Good workout. Nice. Oh, hey, dude. Sorry, dude. Don't mind me borrowing your bandana. Alright, metal shelf. Hour and a half will give us 4. Door, 45 minutes will give us 2, so that'll be a total of 8. And this metal shelf will be 2 hours and 15 minutes for 6. And the closest place we can sleep will be upstairs. So let us relieve ourselves of the load of coal. Oh man, now we can move around. There we go. Make that a lot easier. I can't remember if we checked this whole place out yet or not already. Oh, a flask. Nice. Sewing Premiere. We found a nice book. Pork and beans. More. Oh, 22%. Oh, wonderful. Questionable food is always the way to go, right? I don't see any bedrolls, but there is beds in here, so this...
I'm getting weaker.
I know, you can shut up, dude. So this'll be where we'll sleep. Well, bed frame. 3 hours for 8 pieces of metal. There's that we can work with. So it looks like we're gonna have to be here for a little bit of time. Looks like we have some planks down there if we need some wood. Let's go this way around. Alright, come on, dude. Nothing there. There's the key. Okay, that's the little thing that's probably got all those blue flares in it, like that usually does. Okay, we're exhausted. It's in the middle of the night. We can go ahead and let our guys sleep. And one of the first things that we can do when we wake up is we can start breaking down all of the metal. So we'll turn this off. Our calorie store is doing pretty good, so we'll just get our hydration up. We'll look down at the floor, we'll look at the bed, we'll do 8 hours of sleep. Alright, 6 days, 16 hours, and 53 minutes. Looks like we could possibly do a little bit more sleeping. Let's see what sun's peeking up, so we'll do 15 more minutes, so to speak. Just 15 more minutes. Alright, we have a little bit of natural light coming in, so let's make our way downstairs. Let's head outside and see what our tip-up is done. Looks like the weather's pretty terrible. Hey, look at that. Nope, weather's not terrible. It's cold, so we're gonna have to clear the ice. Oh yeah, we're freezing. We're gonna be freezing. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Holy crap, how do we not die? Oh my god.
Anything right now.
For real. That bear would warm me up for real. Alright, we're gonna eat a little bit of that food. We earned that one. That was very close. I cannot believe that happened. On that note, I'm gonna let my guy go up here, and we're just gonna do a little pastime, and I'm gonna quit. Just more than anything to maybe let the bear wander off for just a minute. I think when we went in, he might have reset. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dude, that was amazing. Holy cow. That was a 5.5 kilogram coho salmon. That is insane. Holy cow. Okay, so we're dropping right here. We're dropping the fish. And you're going to take 3 hours for 8. Yeah, 12-pound fish. That's a massive fish. Sylvia Slashy is in with a party of 2. Rating party of 2. Welcome in, Sylvia Slashy. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, you and your raiders. Hope you're doing well tonight. Alright, 2 hours and 15 minutes for 6 pieces. I think that's much better in the long run. 45 minutes for 2. Let's start with that. Okay. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Thank you for the raid there, buddy. If you guys haven't had a chance to go check out Sylvia Slashy, you should totally do it. You're very welcome. Thank you for the raid.
Saplings. What?
It's going. We're on a new run. You know how it goes. We had a death last time, so we started a new one. But it is what it is. We're on. Let's see. I know. Well, let's get this going, and then I'll show you. We'll do a newspaper with a stick, and let's use the accelerant. Just get that going. No, a death of stupidity. We ended up eating some stuff that wasn't quite good on our tummy, and we did not have the proper stuff to take care of it. And so we died to food poisoning because we could not get to our medicine fast enough. We basically pooped ourselves to death. Yeah, we had a bad fish. Exactly. Murder fish, exactly. We had a murder fish. Alright, we'll wait for that to get to temperature, and in the meantime,
Might have to drop some gear.
this beautiful fish. Okay, so we are on day 6, and we're making tools. Yeah, exactly. That is probably his most quotable thing in this game. Oop, I'm sorry about that. It looks like cooking's about to get to level 2, so maybe after this. No, it was a fish that washed up on the shore, and we decided to eat it because it was either that or we would die. And like, these are really questionable. I mean, we've got. What do we got? We got Relshi tea in case we absolutely have. Yeah, so we found a ruined fish on the coastline. We cooked it. It was 50%. It was at 50%, but when we ate it, it decided to kill us. So, ooh, yeah, we're gonna lose our well-fed if we wait for that. Let's see, we can probably drink a coffee and get a few calories. Maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot of calories. Yeah, and there's cooking level 2. Alright, so the forge is going to be coming in. Sounds like the weather's gone to crap outside. We have 9 pieces of scrap and according to our crafting here, we're going to need 5 for the hatchet, 3 for the knife, and then arrowheads to follow. Yes, it was a 5.5 kilogram fish. It was like a 12-pound fish, basically. So that was one of the biggest coho salmons I've gotten in a while. And surprisingly, it was right outside the Riken. I've got that thing going on. See if I can freeze to death breaking this open. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. Oh! Okay, it's not as big as the other one. Yay. I mean, this is the way to do it, man. I should have made 2. I should have made 2. I should have made 2. I cannot believe how awesome that setup is, man. So, that one wasn't as big, but man, it worked. You have to go quite a ways from the Riken in order to get it set up, but man, if you had like 2 or 3, oh, they're gonna be perfect. Okay, so it's ready to go. I just need to let's see. All right, what is my? Okay, my stats are good. Let's hack this real quick. All right, my water. All right, we're gonna need to probably make water at some point. The other problem is, oh yeah, thank you. I always forget about that stuff. I'm too busy thinking about getting everything made. 15. All right, let's get this ball rolling. 38 minutes. That's not too bad. So that would be an hour for one. 3 of those is brilliant. I rarely ever do the fishing in this game. Surprisingly, the beginning of this, I found a cured gut in a tool chest at the end of a mine shaft, and then I was able to make some fishing hooks, and at a crafting table I was able to make line out of the guts, and I found the heavy hammer, and I was able to immediately do fishing. So it was like really quick. I was able to do some stuff, and I'm like, man, this is great. I can do this. So that's 3 hours, 4 hours, and an hour. I'm just gonna wait this out first. The problem is I don't have the stuff for my water. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Wait, and then I'm gonna take that. No. And then I'm gonna make water again. Wait. Take that. Water again. Take that. Water again. Okay, and then pick that up, and then we'll do the tablet dance. Yeah, it's not very often you find them, but when you do find them, it works out really good. Sweet. So now we've got 3 liters of potable water. So let's forge ahead. You could go boil 0.5 kilogram after an hour, has like 3 minutes. Okay, you could. Let's give it a shot. So let's do that. 19 minutes. So let's try an arrowhead, and we'll see where it's at on the fire. Yeah, that works. I'll have to remember that. So we've got a little bit of water. Looks like part of it boiled away. All right, knife coming up. Crafting away. Ooh, crafting away in the middle of the night. Here we go. Ooh. An hour and 35. Yep. Jingle jangle. We're gonna freeze so bad. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I had the bear come up on me last time. Okay. Oh. Alright, we'll have to check on it sooner. Hey man, that's fine. It's fine. That was like the only thing I could think of. But like, I'm thinking if I had another one, it would be like way more chance of success. But man, yeah, go for it, man. I'm all for like sharing ideas and stuff like that. So we got the knife. Hatchet's next. That's 4 hours. Let's down a coffee just to give us a little extra energy. And we've got, nope, I don't want the weapons. I want to eat my fish. 1,000 calories. Not sure if you've ever watched Perfect Trip. I think I've heard of him. I've heard of Perfect Trip. Okay, here we go. Hatchet coming in. Okay. Possibly the best TLD player ever. Possibly. I mean, I've seen several good players in my time. All right, we've got a hatchet, we've got a knife. Now the next thing is just to make arrows, arrowheads. I love that. I love as soon as we walk out, that thing just goes ding ding ding, like dinner. 53.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Come on. Okay, well, I'll just keep checking it like after every arrowhead that we make now. It'll be check on that. I'm really surprised that our torch here survived. 4 hours. Okay, so we'll do drink a little bit more water. So we'll throw down a water. And we'll do an arrowhead. I thought I had more coffee than that. Lauren MJ, how's it going? Welcome in. Hear that tingling maybe, please? Yeah. And of course after 4 hours it was at 50%, so maybe it's a lot less than that. 14's not bad.
Pack is getting heavy.
5.46 kilograms. Oh my gosh. That's a massive fish. Holy cow, that's a massive fish. Bro, this is like an amazing place to fish. That's probably one of the biggest fish I've ever caught in this game. That's insane. Okay, so I wish there was a way to... Okay, let me do that again. Let me drop that, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, so I'm gonna pick it up like this, and I'm going to screenshot that. Because that could be one of the largest fish I've ever caught. It's gonna take an hour and 6 minutes to cook. I mean, that's insane. Hour and 6 minutes to cook. Guess what? We're gonna make an arrowhead in that same amount of time. Exactly. And guess what? It's still not done. Oh, 1,800 calories. 1,800 calories. Are you ready? Oh. Bro, we had 12 calories left over. Ooh, wait for it. This is the best message you can ever get in this game. You are too full to eat. That's got to be the best message you can get in this game. Okay.
Too heavy.
I know, dude. Let's see. Let's throw... I'm just trying to get time on there. I know our guy is probably exhausted. Did I still have a ton of coal? No, I put it on there. Okay. Before I go sleep, because I know the sun is coming up, our sleep schedule's gotten flipped. Looks like beautiful weather outside. Let's see if we've got another fish. We do. This is the way to do it. %, very quick. Ooh, it's cold. Ooh! Okay, we got one. It's better than nothing.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
I love my Kia. Welcome in. That is a lot of nuts. Hope you're doing well.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, let's escape this cold. Okay.
Leave something behind.
Yeah, I know. I completely passed by the metal there. I got the fire going. We're going to drop the fish, and we're going to go sleep. Badooey. I'm really upset that we still haven't found a cooking pot, because it would really be nice to have a cooking pot to make water in, like make 2 liters of water at a time. Alright, so we're gonna do like 8 hours of sleep. We're probably gonna get cabin fever from being inside this thing too long. Let's see, are we getting close? We don't have any risk of anything yet, so our let's throw this guy up there. 31 minutes until ready. It's gonna make 2 arrowheads. Too bad we can't do it to just make 1. Go out here. Alright, we slept all night, so that's gonna take forever to break open. So let's make sure we cook the fish and then go break the other one up. 900 calories. I think I'm gonna leave that there though. Let's see, let me double check our fire time. Alright, 3 hours is good. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. It's getting colder. Getting colder. And we're dying of thirst. Oh yeah. Some big boys out here. Come on. It's a nice little circle of life out here. Okay, so if we drop the fish and we put this one on 48 minutes, it probably will be okay. It probably won't burn to a crisp. We'll see. It's gonna be close. Yeah. 1,300 calories. So where's the other one on the floor? Let me grab okay, we got... There's the other one. 12 calories. We'll eat that one. Tiny little piece. Okay, so we got 900 calories on this one, 1,300 calories on that one. And it's now in the middle of the night again. Blizzard outside. Let's drop this. See if that'll stay going. Let's drop our food here. Not bad. Rainbow trout. And this is the way to get food right here. Man, this is definitely the way to get food. Oh, our torch is still going. Nice. Alright. I think this fish that we just got's a little bit smaller. It may not work out to do the, may not work out to do the same thing like we did before. Oh, 57 minutes. I think that will work out, so let's make another arrowhead. Very nice. So that one... Trout, 500 calories. I mean, we can't argue this stuff is working out pretty good. We got two... Okay, we got plenty of coal. I thought we were really running out, so we got 3 more hours, 4 hours there. We got some torches. We can also break that down. Okay. Might as well check the fishing trap one more time. This will give us food so that we can leave the area on. Got to sleep. Look like you got a nice established run here. Alright, thanks man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the raid as well. Hope you have a great night. Oh yeah. Well, that was a teeny tiny fish. Birch is getting cured on top of everything else. Throw the fish on there. 15 minutes. We'll just wait for that one. It's ready. All right, we'll drop this one. So looks like we can make a few more arrowheads. And at this point, let's go ahead and do one more. It's an hour and 25 left. Let's check our tip up one more time. Now we probably need to leave our fish stash right there so we don't lure anything while we're doing this. Hammer time.
Not sure why I feel so
Ooh, nice. In we go. That's a nice little back and forth we got there. I can't complain. It's working out better than I really expected it to. And if we do this right, we should be able to cook that while we're making our last one. And then that'll end our fire time just about perfectly. And then we'll be able to let our guy sleep. 48 minutes. Piece of coal. So, cooking slot, let's add this nice, beautiful coho salmon. 57 minutes. our last arrowheads coming in. This is all kind of lining up just about right. There we go. 25 minutes, 1,500 calories. I love it. Our water, we still have 2 liters. So let's see. Let's go ahead and eat. Let's eat this one. And we've got 47 minutes. So with that, we're going to make some water. Seven minutes. We add some sticks. I think I need I need 19 minutes. I need one more stick in there. There we go. Alright, so that worked out just about perfect. Let's use our lantern to get up to where we're going. Beautiful. We used up all of our coal. Managed to both do our ice fishing at the same time while we were making our tools. So we have a decent food supply to keep ourselves going, our conditions back up. We now have the hatchet, we have the knife, we have the hacksaw, and we have the heavy hammer. We've got plenty of lantern fuel as well. And on top of that, we have 16 arrowheads made. We're in a really good position. I'm liking how things are looking. We might have to spend some time outdoors in the ice fishing hut. Still need to find a bedroll. But overall, this is looking really, really promising. Really like how this is turning out. That we could get the warning for cabin fever here. Thankfully, we did not. So. All right, it is the sun is up. Let's let our guys sleep maybe 2 more hours, just so that we can get a little bit more rest in. All right, there we go. Very good. So we'll grab this. It's almost at 50%. That worked out very well. We're a little bit overweight, but I think it's just because of all the gear we're carrying. Let's go ahead, refuel this. Beautiful. Still have some left over. Still have a decent amount of water. Okay. Let's see what the weather's doing outside. All right. We're going to have to spend quite a bit of time getting this to open. Let's check this, and then we'll take this with us. Going to take a little bit of cold damage, but that's fine. Oh, the weather warmed up. We might actually do this without freezing. Oh my gosh. Another one. I can't believe we got another one. That is an amazing spot for fishing right there.
Not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
How heavy was that fish? 4 kilogram fish. That's insane. Okay. The weather's definitely going to change on us here. Well, that escalated quickly. That really escalated quickly. You know what? This little ice fishing hole has kept us in stock of fish so well. We're going to leave this fishing while the storm's going on. And while we're in here, we're going to break down some crates for reclaimed wood. I cannot believe it. We're going to have to drop that fish. It's just so heavy we can't hardly carry anything. So let's that'll speed up the time. We're warming up at the same time. Alright, we're getting hungry, surprisingly. So let's see here.
I need anything right about now.
1,300 calories. We'll go with this one, 1,300 calories. And this one for 500 calories. Let's go ahead and eat that. These are starting to get pretty degraded.
Something's gotta go.
Let's try to put this on the snow. Not that it really makes a difference, but just subconsciously it makes you feel better that it's on the snow. And we'll grab this one. Oh. Sounds like the weather decided to calm down for us. Grab this guy and go outside. And we smell delicious. We had the bear sneak up on us earlier, so we got to be careful about that. Man, we got another one. This ice fishing hole is ridiculously good. I cannot believe how well that's been working. So the biggest problem we've got right now is we don't have the bedroll. Or we just had a ridiculous storm. So this weather should be changing. The weather was just changing, so hopefully... I mean, the game just said, oh, which way are you walking? You're gonna walk towards the... walk towards the, what is that? Lighthouse, you're gonna walk that way? We're gonna blow the wind right in your face and make it so hard to walk. But man, we're gonna smell so delicious to all the animals.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, it's definitely cold. We're probably going to need to take some time to repair our gear again. We still don't have a repair kit or a what do they call that? A sewing kit. That's one of the things that has been scarce so far. Of course, we have not been to Pleasant Valley. We have not been to Mystery Lake. So those could be some areas that we could go and check out now. We will definitely need to do that so that we can start collecting saplings. We need to start making a bow. We need to start making arrows so that we can start getting stuff collected together to make the needed stuff to survive. It looks like a locker over there. Knowing my luck, I'd go over there to check it out, and it would be locked. A locked locker. That's another thing we don't have is a pry bar. Our first sapling we managed to get so far was a one that washed up on the beach, so we didn't even need to use our hacksaw to get it, but we managed to get a hacksaw. Alright, we came in from the back side here, so we're going to use our secret path to go up to avoid the hungry wolf boys. Come on, come on. Let's go this way. There we go. Yeah, those guys down there. Wow, you're actually gonna come for me? Well, guess what? I can actually run now, so we're actually gonna run. Alright, let's get up here, guys. Alright, get inside. Man, finally. Oh, okay, so we do have 2 fish that are ready to be cooked. Both of those we could probably. Let me double check our fire supply. We got 14 pieces of reclaimed wood, 2 sticks, and we've got kindling. So we can, when the weather gets a little bit better, we can pop outside and make a fire and cook up our fish before we head out of the area. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let my guys sleep for 1 hour. It'll give me a game save. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call that a night. I know normally I go until about midnight, but I think tonight I'm going to stop just a hair bit early. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight and joining me. We made a lot of progress, had a lot of fun. Let me go ahead and switch over to this. You know, I said your name right earlier, and I cannot remember how I said that. Ifa. Oh my goodness, I'm already slaughtering it again. Good night. Thank you for joining me as well. Let me do a few shout-outs here. I want to say thank you to, let's see here, Requiem with the resub, Long Hauler with the altogether 2,000 bits donated. I want to say thank you so much for that. Valor with the 200 bits, Michael with the bits, and let's see. Also, Sylvia Slashy and King Phoenix Embers with the raid. I really do appreciate it. Afla or something like that. Okay, no problem. Yeah, Long Hauler. And I love my Kia, Michael for the bits here and there, and everybody that dropped a follow, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it, guys. And let me see if I can find somebody that we can host up that's possibly playing the Long Dark. See if I can get somebody to host up here. I think Wancha Plays 15. I knew she used to be Laura Plays. Now she's Wancha Plays. She's hosted my channel a few times. Let's see if we can rate her up this evening. So let's try to do that. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody for joining me tonight. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. I will be streaming again. I may not be streaming again this Sunday, but I will definitely keep everybody posted on when I will be streaming again. But until then, I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, and I will see you all next time.